Men, let me start with a hard truth. The words a woman speaks can either build respect or quietly destroy it. If you don't recognize the signs, you'll find yourself chained to someone who drains your spirit while you hand her the key. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Why? Today I want to show you the first and most dangerous phrase a woman can say, the one that should make you walk away without hesitation. When she tells you, "I don't need you," understand what's really being said. On the surface, it might sound like independence. But underneath, it's a declaration that your role, your presence, your leadership, your very contribution is disposable. A healthy relationship is built on interdependence. Two people choosing each other, leaning on each other and respecting each other's value. But when she throws, "I don't need you," in your face, she's not affirming strength, she's signaling contempt. Epictetus reminded us, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. In other words, stop seeking validation and look for truth. And the truth is this: a woman who disrespects what you bring to the table is already tearing down the foundation of the relationship. Think of Julius Caesar. I said it wasn't the blade of Brutus that destroyed him. It was the betrayal, the realization that the loyalty he counted on was a lie. In the same way, when a woman declares she doesn't need you, she's preparing you for betrayal. And betrayal in love always begins with the erosion of respect. Ask yourself, why stay with someone who openly dismisses your worth? Is it fear of being alone? Is it comfort, even while dignity slips away? Marcus Aurelius warned, "It is not death that a man should fear, but never beginning to live." And staying with a woman who says she doesn't need you is the very definition of never beginning to live. Men who cling to women who reject them are not lovers, they are beggars. And begging never creates respect. Respect is the currency of masculinity. Once it's gone, no gift, no apology, no effort can buy it back. So the moment she says, "I don't need you," don't argue, don't negotiate, respond with silent strength. Walk away immediately. When a woman looks you in the eye and says, "You deserve better," it may sound noble. But men, don't be fooled. This phrase often hides avoidance, guilt, or the quiet truth that she has already pulled away. If a woman truly values you, she doesn't send you off to find better. She becomes better. She grows with you, improves her actions, and fights for the relationship. Anything less is an excuse wrapped in false kindness. Seneca warned us, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. And many men imagine that her words are selfless when, in reality, she is preparing her exit. It's like a general retreating from battle, claiming to save his men for the future, when the truth is, he lacked the courage to fight. Weakness never builds empires, neither in Rome nor in love. Marcus Aurelius taught, if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Her words sound right, but they are not true. They mask disconnection, fading loyalty, or even guilt over another man she has already chosen. Think of history. How many men wasted years waiting for someone who whispered you deserve better while already walking away? They clung to illusions instead of seeing the truth in front of them. And the truth is simple: love does not speak in riddles. A woman who values you will never tell you to find someone else. She will rise to meet your worth. So when she says you deserve better, don't beg, don't argue, don't stay. Recognize it for what it is, cowardice disguised as care, and the only wise response is to walk away first. When she says, "I need to find myself," it may sound spiritual, even noble. But men, recognize the truth. This phrase is rarely about growth. It is often an excuse to detach from you while keeping her options open. If she truly valued you, she could still pursue her passions and self-discovery without abandoning the relationship. People grow, but they don't leave those they love behind. What she's really saying is, I want freedom without accountability. I want space without clarity. Epictetus warned, if you want to be free, don't wish for everything to happen as you wish, but wish for things to happen as they do. The reality is, she is already pulling away, and you are imagining she is on a noble journey. All it is. The trap. Think of Alexander the Great. Before the age of 30, he had conquered empires. Do you think he paused mid-battle and told his army, "I need to find myself"? Of course not. Greatness is built in the doing, not in retreat. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, a man's worth is no greater than the worth of his ambitions. If her ambition is to disappear into uncertainty, what does that say about where she is leading you? A woman lost in confusion cannot guide your life, Seneca warned. While we wait for life, life passes. And while she wanders to find herself, you are wasting time waiting for someone who already let go. Men, don't become the placeholder. In a woman's journey of indecision, respect yourself enough to let her go, because the greatest loss is not hurts the years you waste holding on. When she says, "You're too good for me," it may sound flattering, but don't mistake it for admiration. It's an admission. She's confessing that she cannot or will not rise to your level. A woman who values you doesn't retreat. Because of your strength, she strives to meet it. Anything less is surrender disguised as humility, Seneca once wrote. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. And how much time have men wasted clinging? Two women who openly admit they cannot stand beside them. If she says you're too good, the truth is, she's already planning her exit. People rarely walk away without somewhere else to go. History gives us examples. Socrates endured a notoriously bitter wife as Antippe, whose nature clashed with his calm philosophy. If a woman feels you are too good, she will either resent you or leave you. Neither path leads to love. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. And if your thoughts are consumed with convincing her you're not too good, you are lowering yourself to match her insecurity. Is not love it is self-destruction. A woman who truly respects you will never use those words. She will grow with you, rise with you, and see your greatness as an invitation, not an obstacle. So when she says, "You're too good for me," don't argue, don't plead. Accept it for what it is, her confession of defeat. Then walk away with your dignity intact. When a woman says, "I'm not ready for commitment," understand the hidden meaning. No woman is ever not ready. What she really means is, she's not ready with you. Because when the right man appears, the one she respects, admires, and fears to lose, suddenly the excuses disappear. Epictetus warned, it is impossible for a man to begin to learn what he thinks he already knows. Many men convince themselves that if they wait long enough, she'll change her mind. But that belief is self-deception. Ask yourself, if she's not ready to commit, what exactly is she ready for? She's ready to enjoy your presence without responsibility. She's ready to keep you close enough for comfort, but far enough to keep her options open. And that's not love, it's convenience. Marcus Aurelius said, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. If you already live with honor, strength, and vision, then why tolerate hesitation? Her uncertainty is not a reflection of your worth, it's her lack of clarity. History repeats this lesson. Countless men have wasted their best years waiting for women who were not ready, only to watch them commit to someone else with no hesitation. Tragedy wasn't that she left, it was that he ignored the truth staring him in the face. Seneca reminded us, while we wait for life, life passes. And while you wait for her to be ready, your time, your energy, your future slip away. So when she says, "I'm not ready for commitment," believe her. Don't wait. Don't argue. Don't hope. The woman who truly respects you will never hesitate. She will know your worth instantly, and she will not risk losing you. When a woman says, "My ex was better," the relationship is already finished. Respect is the backbone of love, and comparison is its death sentence. The moment she compares you to another man, she reveals that in her heart, you are not enough. And if she dares to say it aloud, imagine how long she has thought it in silence. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. The pain comes not from her words, but from the truth they uncover. Her loyalty is divided. History shows us the danger of divided loyalty. Mark Antony's downfall came not only from his obsession with Cleopatra, but from his torn allegiance between her and Rome. In the same way, when a woman divides her loyalty between you and her past, she is already gone even if her body remains. Seneca taught, "He who is brave is free." No brave man does not compete with ghosts. He does not beg for validation against memories of another man. He walks away with dignity. Ask yourself, what does it say about her respect if she praises another while being with you? More importantly, what does it say about your self-respect? If you stay, a woman who truly loves you will never weaponize her past. To her, there is no better. You are her choice, her king, her standard. So when she says, "My ex was better," don't argue, don't compete. Recognize that respect has died and love cannot exist without it. The strongest action you can take is the only one left. Leave. When a woman tells you, you need to change, pay attention to what she truly means. Growth is natural in any strong relationship. But if she is asking you to abandon your core values, your masculinity, or your vision, then she is not asking for growth. She is asking you to surrender. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. Notice it says strict with yourself, not strict according to someone else's whims. The moment you bend your identity to fit her demands, you hand her the keys to your kingdom and dethrone yourself. History warns us of this mistake. The Roman general Coriolanus lost everything when he allowed the voices of others to sway his judgment. He traded principle for approval and fell from hero to exile. Many men repeat the same tragedy when they reshape themselves to win a woman's respect. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." The instant you change your essence to please her, you lose mastery and she loses respect. Because deep down, women do not follow men who follow orders. They follow men who follow principles. Seneca taught, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity." And adversity here is not her criticism. It is the test of standing firm. Compromise is meeting halfway. Surrender is abandoning yourself. Which one earns respect? A woman who truly loves you will never demand you kill who you are. She will stand beside your strength, not try to rewrite it. So when she says you need to change, look closely. If it means growth, embrace it. But if it means surrender, the only change you need is to leave. Closing reminder, men, remember this. Love without respect is slavery. Whether she says she doesn't need you, that you deserve better, that she must find herself, that you're too good, that she's not ready, that her ex was better, or that you must change, each phrase is a window into her truth. Your task is not to argue, but to act. Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." If your thoughts are chained to a woman who disrespects you, you've already lost. But if they are anchored in self-respect and clarity, no words can shake you. Walk away from disrespect. Protect your dignity, because respect is the foundation of love, and without it, nothing remains.